going through the motions, you know. Always start light and get the joints lubricated. You'll notice I always wear, if you check my videos, you'll notice I always wear a hoodie for the first few sets, and that's just like I like to get warm before I take my hoodie off. And obviously hoodie keeps you warm, and once I feel warm, that's when my hoodie comes off, you know. But yeah, every gym session I keep my jacket or my hoodie on and get warm first before taking it off. Okay, so now we're at pretty much the mid-range, or just above mid-range now. Now it's getting heavy, so I strap up, and then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get a few reps on this. I'm not even gonna try and push it too much because I still wanna go heavier, so I'm just gonna get a few reps on these before taking the weight up. Minimum of one set, like after I've dropped the weight, so that I can rep out again. Because for me, I'm chasing strength, so that's why I go as heavy as I do. But I still need to do the sets where I get pretty high reps. So you'll see that on the warm-ups, and you'll also see that when I come down. But I'm chasing the strength, so you'll see me get to like the 6th set and really push something heavy for maybe 3 reps or 2 reps, sometimes even a 1 rep max. And some people I see always question that. They're like, what's the point? The point is you get stronger. And it's funny because the people that are normally saying what's the point aren't the ones that can lift that kind of weight. And the reason why is because you've never trained in that sort of style where you're pushing your body to see what you can do. You know, if you don't do that, you're never gonna get that next level of strength, you know? So, for example, if you're only working up to your last set, which is around, I don't know, 10 reps of a weight, how do you expect to really push past that and get like the real heavyweight, you know? For me, I get the best of both worlds. So I'm doing that, I'm doing the sets where I'm doing 10 reps, the sets where I'm doing 8 reps, sets where I'm doing 12 reps, etc. But then I'm also doing the sets where I get 3 reps or 2 reps, you know, and that's how you get stronger. Once you do all those heavy weights, when you come back down to a weight that's supposed to be heavy, it doesn't feel as heavy. This 50 doesn't feel like 50 anymore after pressing the 70. It feels more like a 30. And then you can play with it. There used to be a time I could never press 50.
What would you say is the most effective chest exercise?
They're all effective, but the staple chest exercise obviously is your bench press. You know, that's a staple. You know, that should be in everybody's workout. But everything has its purpose. You know. So today I did dumbbells, but I mostly do bench with barbell. But they're both just as effective. You know, you mix and match with them all. So yeah.
But is there a way of like targeting like lower chest?
Oh, of course, yeah. So you know, it's essential that with any workout, any body part you're hitting, that you want to get, make sure you hit each angle to make sure you get each muscle, each part of the muscle. For example, I've done flat bench just now with the dumbbells, which is hitting the whole chest. But now I want to hit certain areas more than others, so I'm going to hit incline. If you wanted to work on your lower chest more, you'd hit decline, you know, and then you're going to finish off with flies. So, you know, really get the separation, etc. So, yeah, it's a combination of everything, but the staple is your bench press. Flies, or I always get the presses out of the way first. So for me, it's always the exercises that require the most amount of energy I do first. The ones that I want to improve on most, I do first, because that's when, you know, when you're starting, that's when you're gonna have the most energy. So I always start with like a bench press, and then do my incline, and then I finish off with the flies. You know, with flies, I will do various different angles. You know, so regular cable crossovers. And then, yeah, sometimes hit it from the top, hit it from the bottom, change the reverse flies, you know, anything to just hit different angles of the chest, you know, and really go for that separation in the middle. Yeah, we've changed the angle now. We've lowered the pulley and we're hitting to the top. Before we were coming under, so it's just like I said about hitting different angles. You know, so we're coming from the top now, squeezing, get that inner cleavage. Energy right through to the end. So yeah, that was chest. So as you saw, you know, it's the presses and flies. Nice and simple. A lot of people do all this crazy stuff, you know, all these crazy techniques. The basics work. The basics work, you know. Your flat bench, your incline, and the variation of flies. It's not much more to it than that.